What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie, and welcome to the channel Thrift-Onfire. Today, we are going to pull some eBay orders and some Poshmark orders, but before we get into that, I did promise you guys that we're going to crack open tote number 2 of the NASCAR t-shirts. I thought there was maybe some crew necks and stuff in there, but it winds up being all t-shirts. I've actually already, I opened this the other day. You're going to see it in this video. I actually have these all listed already. If you want to check out the prices of them, just go to my eBay store, Poshmark store, type in NASCAR t-shirts. You'll see prices for all of them. I think I throw up comps for maybe 1 or 2 of these in the video, but they're all basically somewhere between $20 to $60. You can probably guess the 90s ones are worth more money. Y2K is okay. And then the newer they get, the cheaper the t-shirts are typically, okay? Before we crack that tote open and you guys see what's inside tote number 2, I do want to talk for a second just about Sidekick tools. We've been using them for a couple of years here on the channel. And I really love the automation, of the automated sharing. Obviously, sharing's a little less important on Poshmark, but it is still important because it does push all your items back up to the top, because that's what sharing does in the first place. All the offers to likers, that's another really big thing that Sidekick does for you. And then it's not just for Poshmark. We do the automated offers on eBay. It also relists items for me on eBay. You can cross list with it. I don't use that feature a ton, but it does work well when I do want to do it. It's usually, I use the Sidekick cross list feature when I'm mobile. So I want to use my phone and I don't have my laptop with me. It works really great in that scenario. What else? I'm still using it for automated auctions. I don't know if that makes such a big deal on Poshmark anymore, but I'm still using it. It does background removal. It does so many things. If you're interested anyway in checking out all the things that Sidekick tools can do for you, link in the description down below. Let's crack open this second box. I'm really excited for you guys to see what's in there. All right, let's crack the lid on this second bin here. I feel like there's more sweaters and stuff in this one, but we shall see. I'm gonna get prepared. I'm gonna pull them out of the bin, throw them in this tote. Yeah. Looks like, oh no, I thought it was a crew neck on top, but it is not. Same thing. Oh, we got a tag on this one. NASCAR shirt, it's Myrtle Beach, I believe. Nothing on the back. Got to do a better job. I didn't even look at the camera. I'm sorry if that didn't work out too good. I think this is 1997 right here. See that on the back. Nice. Some of the older ones maybe in this tote. This could be good. Could be a few older. This one's already more modern. So hard to say, right? Another Bristol shirt here. This one looks like 2006. Not bad. Deodorant stain on this one. Recognize those anywhere. So some of them might need to be washed, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Another Bristol. This one, 2011, by the looks of it, on the back. What else we got? White shirts. These ones, Chase. Dale Earnhardt. This is the back hit. I don't know, maybe you guys can see a year on it. This one says made in El Salvador. Sometimes down here it'll say the year. Nope, no idea. Cool though, really cool graphic on the back of this one. It's also Dale Jarrett, not Dale Jr. I don't know what I said, but that's what I should have said. Little Gordon. This one is like, is this polyester? What is this made out of? I don't know. Almost like a jersey material. I don't think that's very good, honestly. What else we got here? It's in the front. Oh, GoDaddy. Screen print though, if you guys can see that. Number 5 on the back. I want to say that's Casey Kane, maybe. I don't know. I can't even see the autograph. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know who that is. Green. Is this going to be a yeah, Dale Jr. Yep. I don't know if it's good or not. Don't know what year this one's from. Amped Energy. Cool. This one's got some fade, and I see a little hole up here. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's an old one. See a year on that side. Okay, well, you guys seen the year. I couldn't see it. 1998. Said it's got a little hole up here. If you guys can see that or not. Not that big of a deal. Probably made in Mexico. I was gonna say probably made in USA. That's cool. Really cool. Actually, they're stacked in this bin a little deeper. That's cool. Casey Kane, nothing on the back. It is untagged, so I'm guessing tags don't always mean older, but a lot of times they do. Winter Circle, 2009. Nice graphic anyway. Like when I was listing most of these, they were pretty good, like 20, 30 bucks. The odd one was better. This one looks awesome. It's just because it's an all over print, right? You guys can probably see that. I don't see a year on this one either. 2003, so old enough. Older, I mean. 2003, Y2K-ish, right? This one's really cool. This one feels old. This one feels like money. I have no idea. We will look these up, obviously. Wow. This one is really cool. I can't even see it's too faded to see the year on it, but I'm sure I'll have a comp or something up on screen for that one, I would think. Sometimes you're surprised they're not. This is another Bristol. Tons of these Bristol ones, right? It must be a very popular race. The only race, I guess I've heard of Bristol. The only one I really obviously know is Daytona, right? Everybody's heard Daytona. 2006, NASCAR, Nextel Series Cup t-shirt. Another Dale shirt here, I think. Dale Jr. Don't see a year on this guy either, but nice chase tag. Still more down here. I think we're going at, just checking the time, 4 minutes. Try to speed this up a little bit for you guys. I think this is Tony Stewart, all over print. What else we got? This one's cool. Looks a little older to me. Don't know who that guy is. This one looks really old, actually. Looks a lot like a couple of the other ones, but that doesn't necessarily. It's got to be a good driver and everything. Oh yeah, it's a good driver. I think this is Tony Stewart. I don't know. This tag, you can see this one's a little beat up. The older tag, got some issues around the edges, but we'll look that one up. Well, I mean, we're gonna look them all up. Shouldn't say we'll just look that one up, but another one doesn't look like anything too special. We are getting closer to the bottom here. Another older chase tag. Let's say this one looks 90s. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe early 2000s. No, 1999 says on the top there. You guys can see. Yeah, it definitely has that feel. T-shirts from the 90s, definitely a little heavier in some cases. Who's on this one? I just can't see. I think that's also a Dale shirt. This one actually looks pretty cool. Nothing on the back. Two more. All right. This could almost be a whole video itself if I wanted it to be. But another Dale. This is like a family shirt or something. I don't know anything about that one. Last one here. Pretty good. A good amount of shirts. More shirts in this one. Not double-sided either. But there you go. Last shirt. Do we see a year on it? Bristol 2011. This is down there. Anyway, that's it. Tote 2. Definitely some good ones in there. Yeah, let's pull some orders. Let's kick it off today with a couple of eBay sales, starting with the Waterloo 3. Okay, that's where we're headed. Right here. 1, 2, 3. It is a Don Russ 1992 championship series commemorative set, Toronto Blue Jays. This would have came from one of the big bulk buys, probably $1,500 sports card and collectible buy. Can't remember 100% to be honest, but yeah, $19.99 for this one plus shipping. One eBay order, second eBay order are actually going into the cabinet here. I haven't really named it yet. Maybe Old Yellow. I don't know. If you guys got a name for this cabinet, let me know. Right here, this piggy sold. See, you guys see me do this in that glass and collectible. And I was actually, this bin was all stuff from this $6,500 NASCAR and other collectible buy. Might as well show the store as well. This little pig was in there along with some more glassware like these cups and stuff. If you didn't see that video, it was just me digging through the bins. Yeah, this little pig though, we listed it for $19.99 and that's what we got. I'll have to make sure we get it in a little box so that it's safe and protected. Bubble wrap, packing paper, lots of protection to make sure that little pig gets there safely. Pretty cool. He's from the 50s. Next, we're looking to move over to Poshmark, and this is a Yanni Y2K t-shirt, supposed to be an eBay 2. which is right here. Okay. Nope, won't work. I don't know if we can just slide it right out there, but it ain't gonna happen. I picked this up at Salvation Army recently, so it should be close to the top, I'm hoping. Oh, there's his face. Look at that face. Good looking mustache. Don't love the music though. But $22. I think I had it listed for about $27. So Sidekick Tool sending out offers there. I would have paid, I think, around $3.50 at Salvation Army for that one. Not bad. What's next here? Oh yeah, Nike hoodie, which is right here because I had to pull it from the inside the house. It was with my sports jerseys. It's got that shark tooth thing going on the side, Canada on the back. Obviously the Olympics are going on right now, so somebody's looking to support Canadian hockey, which is cool. $22. I think it was listed, same thing. Oh no, what did we get that one? $23. I think it was listed around $27. So offer accepted on that. Pair of jeans that were just liquidating. Okay, these were only listed on eBay. I think they were only listed at, or sorry, they were not listed on eBay, only listed on Poshmark, and probably for like $14, $15. We're looking for Posh MJ or WJ, probably women's jeans. I'm thinking it's gonna be this one. I can't remember. It's a mom style jean. I think they're kind of distressed. I think it's Refuge or something is the company. Yeah, I think it's going to be these ones right here. Right. Distressed look. Not great. I think I picked these up when I was crazy about jeans from the Goodwill bins. I think I picked them up just to see how they would sell. And not great. Probably have had these for a couple of years and we're getting $10 for them. So definitely not a good one. Let's put the bin back while we're I've got enough of a mess back here. I don't need more. Okay, so $10, not great. Would I pick that brand up again? Definitely not. I'm surprised it didn't get donated, honestly. I must have been in a very interesting mood not to donate those. But last thing going out on Poshmark, Olaplex. This was from our spa, Tranquility. We got rid of this brand, and instead of just getting rid of it completely, we decided to liquidate it online here. It actually got bureaued on eBay. I think it said, when I talked to somebody, they basically said my price point was too low, and that somebody thought it wasn't real, and I wasn't willing to put up a fight about it, so we just kept them on Poshmark. $31. This stuff is, I've got a whole bunch of different things. This is number 9. What does it do? Moisturize, soothes, body shine. It's for your hair, I think. Anyway, I obviously don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know that we got $31. And this, like I said, it was originally from Tranquility, which is a spa we own. We just don't sell this line anymore, so we're just gonna get this guy out of here with everything else. And all right, it's a little bit later on in the day, and we're gonna pull some more orders, but I actually just got done filming another video. Last week I put out a video of going through one of these bins that was like glassware and some collectible stuff from the $6,500 buy. I just filmed another video like that. There was some interesting stuff in there. I'll drop that later this week, maybe Friday, Saturday, something like that. If you guys were interested in the last one, Tweety did get listed, Donald did get listed. I noticed on Donald after the fact that, I don't know if you guys can see his neck right there. He has a repair on his neck, and then the back of his shirt, cape or whatever has got a crack in it. I still wound up listing him anyway, even with the flaws. Tweety, I did list super high. I don't know what we'll actually get from him. Do I realistically think we're gonna get $600? Probably not, but it's a good starting point. I can always kind of rearrange that as we go, or kind of like drop the price or figure out what to do. But I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, I think, guys, if you guys like that video, you'll be interested in the next one, like I said, later this week. But for now, let's continue pulling some orders, starting with eBay. And it's everybody's favorite. 2 birds, 1 bat. St. Louis Cardinals. This one, we got, I think, $34 for it. There's a little stain on the back there. I'm gonna let you guys know, you want to, if you have a stain on a shirt like this, you just want to have photos of it. You want it in the description. You want to be covered, okay? A lot of times, which I don't on this one, just looking at my listing. Sometimes I'll write read in brackets or maybe distressed if it's really bad. But in this case, we just threw a couple photos of the stain, mentioned it in the comments. $31.49 is what we got for that exactly. Moving over to Poshmark. Pair of Vans. These are men's size 8 skate shoes. Looks like we got $29 for these. Pretty sure these came from a yard sale this past summer. We got, we paid $5, I think, a pair. And so, yeah, these ones took a little bit longer, but they are in nice condition. And we're getting, like I said, $29 for that. And then last thing going on Poshmark in this round, starting lineup, 1998 Wayne Gretzky Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer. It's not a Hall of Fame thing here. I think it's this guy. If we have some more Gretzky's, I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I think his back, his back is showing like this, so maneuver around the thumbtack here. But yeah, $18 for this guy on Poshmark, which is great because shipping, you know, shipping can burn you sometimes when you're selling items like this. You know, if it goes super far away, and it's, what is it, an $18 item? It's just gonna, this is the only reason I say that is because it's not because of the size or the weight of this. You just need to protect this so that the card shows up in good shape still and nothing gets beat up. So we're gonna have to pack it with care. So it's gonna be in a bigger box than you would think for something of this size. But yeah, Poshmark's great because label's prepaid. We don't have to worry about shipping whatsoever. We can put it in a little bit bigger of a box with more packing paper, make sure it gets there nice. But let's get this round of orders out of here. So I thought it's going to be done shipping for the day, and I just got this order on Poshmark, and then they messaged me right away and said, hey, I'm trying to get this for Valentine's Day. Do you think it'll arrive? Typically, I don't like to promise anything. I just replied with, it's going to go expedited from Ontario, so Canada Post expedited, because that's the labels that Poshmark gives you. Typically, if you look, it's between 1 to 4 business days. I'm filming this on Monday, and yeah, we're going to try to get this out to them by at least Friday. They're only in Toronto, so I feel like it's possible. I did say that I didn't guarantee anything. I just said I can get it out today. It should be between 1 to 4 days. It's a Valentine's Day gift, so that's why they want it, okay? It is one of these NASCAR jackets, Chase Interstate Battery Jacket. It is right here, sticking out, still in the bag here. I've been keeping them in the bag. I've been folding them up in the bag and shipping them out. It's a nice one, really nice one. I don't know if I said what I got for it. It was listed for $150. Sidekick Tools sends out offers. $127 is what we got for this one. Blue, hi. Every time I'm in here trying to talk, Blue's got something to say. Come here, Blue. Hey. Hi. What are you doing? Anyway, he's hungry. He wants treats. That's what he wants. He's a hungry boy. He wants treats. I mean, I'm a hungry boy. I love treats too. I'll get you some treats. Let's finish up with the people. All right, I think we're gonna end this one here. I'm gonna try to get this out. I'll let you know if we have any issues. I will get this cat some treats. Otherwise we're never gonna hear the end of it. If you guys like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.